Resolutions are the biggest scam we sell ourselves. On the second Friday in January, in exactly 3 days, you'll quit. It's called Quitter's Day, the day when 80% of all financial resolutions die. After 20 years in banking, I can tell you this isn't failure, it's just numbers. Resolutions are the biggest scam we sell ourselves, and today I'll show you why. Plus, what institutional investors do with their billions. You guessed it, they never make resolutions. And before you think, but I'm different, hell yeah, 92% of you think that, and 91% are wrong. Disclaimer, this is financial education, no investment advice. Let me tell you about an investment committee meeting. 40 people in the room, combined assets 80 billion euros. The agenda? Annual planning. Nobody, literally nobody, says, this year we'll save more. Instead, 15-page document. It's called an investment policy statement. It says, if X happens, we do Y. No emotions, no resolutions, just rules. And outside of those boardrooms, normal people resolve to save more and spend less. Guess who's more successful? Let me walk you through the 5 resolutions everyone makes and why they're all doomed. Resolution number 1. I'll save more. 55% of Germans make this resolution, 65% of Americans do too. And after about 3 months it's over. Why? Present bias. Your brain is fundamentally broken when it comes to future rewards. 10 euros today feels better than 100 euros in a year. It's not weakness, it's neuroscience. Your brain literally values immediate rewards more than future ones. Research from University of Scranton tracked this for 40 years. 77% stick to it for 1 week, 60% for 1 month, 46% for 6 months. By December, 9%. 9%. What do institutions do instead? Capital allocation framework. Sounds fancy, it's pretty simple. It means the money is gone before you see it, before your brain can make a decision, before present bias kick in. Automatic transfer, day 1 of the month. No decision, no willpower, no chance to fail. You need to pay your investment first. $10,000 with a system become $80,000 after 30 years. $10,000 with resolutions become $24,000. Difference, $56,000 per $10,000 you invest. That's not a rounding error. It's retirement versus working until you die. That's the price of your good intentions. By the way, I wrote it all down for you. 1 page, not 50 pages of bullshit. Just one. The anti-resolution plan for 2026. Link below. Resolution number 2. I'll finally start investing. Well, 29% want to start investing. Of that 8% actually do it. The reason is laziness. It's overthinking gone wrong. You think you need the perfect moment, the perfect stock, the perfect plan, the perfect market condition. Meanwhile, the market goes up 70% of the time. While you're waiting for the perfect, you're missing good enough. Institutions, they have an IPS, Investment Policy Statement. It's a contract with yourself, written once, followed forever. It's basically saying 3 things. Goal, 100,000 euros by 2035. Risk, I can handle 30% losses without selling. Rule, part stocks, part ETF, part Bitcoin, part gold, or whatever your plan is. You just need to write it down. Done. That's it. No thinking, no timing, no excuses. No checking Reddit for the perfect entry point. They write it once and don't change it for 10 years. Unless their life fundamentally changes. Marriage, divorce, inheritance. Otherwise, it stays the same. While you're rewriting your resolution every January, they're following the same boring plan that actually works. Resolution number 3. I want 20% returns. Well, you want 20% returns? That's adorable. Let me tell you what actually happens. Retail investors underperform the market by 7% per year. The market makes 10, you make 3%. Not because you're stupid, but because you're human. You're fixated on outcomes. 20% returns, double my money, beat the market. Family offices, the ones managing billions, measure something completely different. They call it process metrics. Did I follow my rules? Not, am I rich yet? But did I rebalance when I was supposed to? Not, did I beat the market? But did I do nothing when everyone panic sold? They literally count their non-actions. The less they do, the more successful they are. They have a metric called activity ratio. The lower it is, the happier they are. 0 trades in a quarter, celebration. Your success isn't measured in percentages, it's measured in discipline, it's measured in calm, it's measured in how many times you didn't check your portfolio. Resolution number 4. I'll educate myself about finance. 74% believe they'll achieve their resolutions because they'll learn. You watch videos, you read articles, you listen to podcasts, you follow finance influencers. Here's the problem. It's not the learning, it's the implementing. Information without implementation is just entertainment. And you know what? That's fine if you enjoy it. But don't confuse watching with doing. Don't confuse knowing with acting. You can watch 100 videos, including mine, but if you don't do anything, it's just sophisticated procrastination. Institutions have implementation reviews for this, not what did I learn, but what did I implement. They literally track. Rule learned? Check. Rule applied? Check. Result documented? Check. Next rule, repeat. Difference between you and them: you collect knowledge, they collect actions. You have 100 bookmarks, they have 5 executed trades. One implemented tip beats 50 watched videos, even if they're mine. So keep watching, learn everything, but also do something. Pick one thing from this video, just one, and actually do it. Resolution number 5. I'll track my expenses. Expense tracking apps, the biggest joke in finance. You're looking back at the money that's already gone, like driving a car using only your rearview mirror. Oh great, I spent 400 euros on the coffee last month. Now what? The money's gone, the coffee's drunk, the guilt remains. Success rate with backward tracking, 23%. With forward planning, 50%. More than double the success rate, just by looking forward instead of backward. Institutions use rolling forecasts. They plan 3 months ahead, not backwards. They allocate before spending, not track after spending. Budget before the month starts, not after it ends. Automatic buckets for different categories, not manual tracking. Rent bucket, food bucket, investment bucket, fun bucket. When the fun bucket's empty, fun's over. No tracking needed, no guilt required. And the best part? They only review quarterly. Not daily, not weekly, not even monthly, quarterly. Because obsessing over numbers doesn't change them, systems change them. Forgetting is a feature, not a bug. That one-page PDF I made you, everything's in there. The 5 systems, no resolutions. Print it, put it on your fridge, done. The anti-resolution plan 2026, free in the description. No email required, no course to buy, just download it. Here is the brutal truth. Your resolutions will fail. Not because you're weak, because resolutions are for the weak. Systems are for professionals. The difference between amateurs and professionals: amateurs have goals, professionals have systems. Take 2 hours today. Write 1 page, your personal IPS. 3 points: goal, risk, rules. Set up automations, simple automatic transfers. That's it. Delete the trading app. You don't need to watch your money grow. And then, this is the most important part, do nothing for 3 months. No checking, no tweaking, no optimizing. Nothing. The best investors in the world are dead, because dead people can't interfere. You don't have to die, but act like you did. And when you come back in 3 months and say, Philip, I did nothing and I'm still richer, then you've understood what 92% will never understand. Systems beat motivations, boredom beats activity, and math beats resolutions every single time. Look, I know this sounds harsh. I know you want to believe this year is different, but hope isn't a strategy, and January isn't magic. Subscribe, hit the bell, not because I need subscribers, but because I want you to win. Comment below. What resolutions are you actually proud of, or what keep tripping you? I read everything. Your story could help someone. And remember, smart finance for real people sometimes means I tell you what you don't want to hear, but what you need to hear. Stop making resolutions. Start building systems. See you next week.